So I think you have to accept the facts. We've paid $24.60 for this bag, and y'all can see, like, look at the bottom. That's a sign, a very obviously sign that this bag was not worn very much. So I purchased it because the color is fabulous. I am an Epi leather fangirl. I love Epi leather. And I still feel like in an era where y'all saw what happened on that Never Ever full video where the zipper like fell off in my hand. Everyone can to attest. And excuse me, I was going to go down the list, but whatever. Everyone has a story about an issue or flaw or correction needed in a Louis Vuitton bag. So that really continues to point to the quality going downhill. But I want to believe that I'm literally holding faith that in terms of brand new bags, like I still like small leather good and accessories. But anything brand new, cause I still want, like, on my it list is the Alma black Epi leather, which I was again preparing for this video, fishing around on the website, and that goes back to the contact us rage, contact advisor rage. So the whole point is, if I'm going to buy brand new Louis Vuitton, like, I really want to try to stick to the high end craftsmanship which I do believe still is Epi leather. So what didn't work here was essentially the color. It's not that a good color pop is great, but I find that I just generally like black bags more. So, all right, I'm going to demonstrate what is currently my rotation of totes. So, this one I'm going to review soon on the channel. It's not super high end, but I love it in terms of practicality. Can y'all see more? Oh, let me lift it up. Practicality, and color and quality. So, it is a leather tote from a brand called Maison de Sable. Oh, I have reviewed it on the channel. I forgot. Y'all need to tap into that video. 6 totes for fall. 6 luxury totes for East Coast fall. But y'all see, like, look how, like, I love how much stuff you can fit into it, and even like the inside zip pocket is nice. So this is pretty much rotation 1, and moving back to higher end. This is my Booski. This is really the main bag I probably wear 80% of the time. Well, 50-50. Because I like that Maison. We go back and forth. And then I would say third in the rotation is here. So, okay, why did this, I thought when I purchased it, would work, because essentially, y'all can see, other than this, which is this Gucci all over, everything else is pretty quiet, which is cool. Hold on, let me sit back down. Let's get the bags over here. Everything else that I pretty much carry is pretty quiet, and there we go, pretty quiet. And I thought that this would be a great change in terms of switching up the energy and the personality around the bags that I tend to carry. So when I will wear it, it just, I like it. Like, compliments are gonna fly when it comes to this. And again, I even have like the bag insert, which I always recommend with totes. And y'all can see too, it helps keep the shape. But it just kind of felt like I was forcing it. So that gets me to first step, which is, me and my best friend, we have a rule about things that we buy. You got to love it, not like it, and you got to keep it real. So we police each other all the time. And, if it's just like, yo, you went gaga for X and I never see X come out the closet, or you rocked X once and I ain't seen it again, like, that means you may not love it. You like it. So let's talk about that. And I think, again, like, being able, so one thing to not beat yourself up, it takes time, just like eating, I don't want to say, how your palate can adjust to. So to be able to recognize, your own, to recognize and build your own love it, like it meter, you have to give yourself space and grace to have time to tune it like an instrument. Like you start off real wonky and wobbly, and then, after years, and I say years for real, like, me and my bestie have taken some hard L's, and, you got to process those emotions. But, for real, especially like when you are buying into higher end things, you may learn, okay, this boot needs to be sized up more, or, okay, like this type of material sounded fancy when I read the description, but it doesn't feel good. And, luckily, you just have to, again, sell it in the aftermarket. So I think that, if you're going to be in this world of, buying things, not everything's going to be a winner. And I think that that's just the first thing, like you really emotionally and mentally have to wrap your head around. And really, like, I don't know, like that, maybe it's just the Capricorn in me, everything's an investment here in life. So it's really just, once you have decided, hey, I'm not using this thing, do I really need to keep it? You need to just try to work quick as possible with recouping as much money as possible. I think eBay, some of these bags were going for about $2,000, and for paying $2,460, a year later, that sucks. Like, I don't know, a part of me was kind of like, oh, should I hold it and wait a couple years and try to get more money? But then, it's the Louis Vuitton surprise. Oh, let's release this. And then the bag goes down in value. That's another thing. Like, and that depends too. If you have space in your closet and you may want to go for it, keeping it. But just know you're rolling the dice. You're playing a game. Whereas I feel like, just kind of cut your losses. Like I just kind of said, the Epi leather armor is on my list, so you can easily take that money, flip it to something that you're gonna love. Do whatever. But I feel like once you have decided that something of luxury is just not working for you, accept it, take the loss, and work on a strategy for selling. Yo, why do all my Louis Vuitton videos gotta start off with price increase tea? Like, so this is the bag that we're saying goodbye to, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Bordeaux green. So emeraldy and sparkly, but unfortunately it's not a good fit, and we're going to get into all the reasons why. Sometimes you just got to say goodbye. Peace out. But let's go to a little price increase tea. And because as usual, just a FYI, this bag was purchased in 2024. That's just, actually, excuse me, September 20, looking at the receipt, September 26, 2024, which was barely, it's also, let me time and date stamp this video. Y'all know how these price, like the clock and the, hold on, the clock and the dollar sign is ticking by the second. I don't want to refresh the site, and the bag done gone up $5. So I am recording this as of, where we at? November 22nd, 2025, 2:10 p.m. Legit, because this was purchased, like we said, a year ago at $2,460. And I go on to the website to see, okay, what's going on with like Neverfulls and the Epi leather in general. And they only have now 2 colors available. And y'all, oh my God, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I don't like it. This is disgusting. It looks like, if you've ever seen an NBA basketball, this is what this looks like. So they only have that and traditional black, as you can see here. And I was surprised. The price, I think now that I remember what happened, I went to the website first and it said $2,640. And I was like, $2,700, pretty much. Like, let's just round up and add the taxes. I was like, $2,700. I was like, wait a minute, what? I started looking, and I was like, that is, oh Lord, I'm like, where's my phone to calculate? I don't want to do, wait a minute, I think I have a calculator here. I don't want to do math like wrong here on the wrong here on the computer. Let's just do the calculations together. So I paid $2,460 current bag is, what did I say? 2640. Yeah, $180, y'all. They just slap, you know, they pretty much slap $200 more and take away, because I think the original release, dang, I wish I even had info. You know, we're not going to chat GPT it live. I'm going to stop the video and check. Hold on. Boo. Okay, chat says that maybe in 2024, black, it says dark khaki, because hello, I went to the store several times, so they say rose. I felt like maybe it was one that was like a reddish hue and tan and black. Also felt like it was blue. So anyway, I wish if anyone remembers, or if any other people, because I still don't see a lot of traffic. Again, if they snatched half the colors away in under a year, like, I feel like Louis Vuitton, I'm sorry, I'm not going to rant. We're going to get into the crux of the video about why are we getting rid of this bag. But I feel like they're so aggressive with the cycle. Something's on the site one day and literally a week later is contact an advisor. Like, that's just really such a turn off sometimes. So, you know, whatever about exclusivity. So, all right, let's get into the video.